We back with another roguelike, baby. Today we are checking out As We Descend. I have been looking for a game similar to Commander Quest, and this one promises some pretty good stuff. It has over 1,000 positive reviews on Steam. It says the apocalyptic roguelike deck builder with squad sculpting and deep tactics. Recruit the right units and outmaneuver titanic foes on dangerous expeditions. Build up allies and resources in the feudal vault system. Can you survive all of the perils that await the last bastion of humanity? This is made by Coffee Stain Publishing. Well, it's published by Coffee Stain Publishing, which, if that name is not familiar to you, they made a game called Satisfactory that was, no pun intended, very satisfactory. Okay, it was an amazing game. I played it quite a bit on my older channel, and this is the first time I'm playing this game, so it's sort of like a first impressions, which typically I don't do just out the box, but there seems to be some story here, so I want to share it with you guys. So without further ado, let's begin our new descent. And apparently we cannot go guild yet. We have to go votive. All right. And let's see. Battle resource. Empowered. Charges up empowered perk for this unit. Can be stacked once per squad member. Command. Used to play combat cards. Refilled to 3 at the start of each turn. Okay. That's like energy. And rune. Used to discard a card from hand and draw a new one. You start each battle with 3 and it persists between turns. Okay, so you get like some mulligans, and you also get like an what I could tell is sort of like an ultimate. Okay, and starter units. When choosing this origin, you begin with these units. So this is a vanguard, loyal warriors sworn into service, ever eager to be the first into the fray. They have reposition and smite. Okay, deal 4 damage and inflict 4 stagger, switch a unit's zone. And we've got health, combat, action, attacker prioritizes guard zone enemies. Okay, there's a lot to keep track of here. And squad size. Unit's base stats scales with its squad size. The squad lives, fights, and dies together. Gotcha. All right, and empower the vanguard to cause all friendlies to gain attack 1 bonus whenever the enemy is staggered. Can be stacked once per squad member. Okay. And we also have these units here, which are lanterns. The votive overlord, their lantern core to a molten state, matching both their great forges and frenzied spirits of their oath. Empowered echo. Empowered the lantern to repeat its first non-offensive card each turn. Okay. Aurora beam. Dizzy. Stagger. Stagger gauge is filled by damage and stagger. When filled beyond 50%, it has a chance to leave enemies staggered. Okay, light barrier. Absorbs damage, retain 50% between turns. Okay, so the barrier that it gets degrades over time, but doesn't disappear after every turn. Charges up empowered perk for this unit. And a larceny. Rune. Used to discard and draw a new one. Okay, 20 health, 1 of 1 solo unit, no armor. Very good. Okay, so we know what we're working with. Let's start the descent. And I'm gonna do my best to be thorough and read correctly, guys. I've been informed by a few people over time that I don't read cards correctly. Okay, but I'm gonna try my best. So we have a city that has a protective barrier that just went down, apparently. It does not look good. Whatever just happened. And they dropped the ball like it was New Year's. Okay. The Vault City. To perform actions in the city, drop cards into locations. City cards don't cost anything to play. Okay, so we have Special Envoy, an envoy carrying summons bearing a blood red seal of the Troika. You would be wise to follow. Okay, my computer is absolutely having a fit right now. Let's see if we can turn the FPS settings down a little bit. Let's see. We can go to graphics, and render resolution is high. VSync. We can turn on frame rate limit. Let's bring that down to 60. Quality preset, texture quality high. Let's see what that does. Okay, computer's more calm now. Good. All right, let's drop the special envoy. Meet this character to find out more. Before you stands the Lord Attendant, High Steward of Missives and Speaker of the Troika Regency. Continue. This guy got food orders on his hat. He's got food tickets on his hat. This is Caesar salad, a #2 combo. Right. A new replacement for the Warden of the Walls has graced us with their presence. You're just in time to take the next vigil. What would you ask of me? Take the oath, become the warden, prepare the vanguard. All right, let's see. The last warden has gone missing. The Troika has decided that you will take their stead. With the calamity upon us, you must hoard our resources for the city's descent. Take the oath, you will be able to pass into the forbidden lands beyond the gates with a handful of loyalists. There is but a small price to pay. You are exiled beyond the wall for fear of rot and taint. Dang. Make camp outside our gates. Okay, take the oath and become. I mean, I could say, you know, and if I refuse, but we all know this is a story that we can't change. Hail the new warden of the wall, who shall show us the way through the ruined past. This is our guide now. The scavenger teams are already assembled, eager for action. Accept their favor and lead on. Favor, gained by helping those in the city and kept between battles. Used to play special combat actions. Interesting. All right, so we have some favor, which is currency. Our max is 12. Okay, force field protects the city, absorbing damage to the gate lantern. Regenerates between battles. And used to buy goods and services when in the city. Apparently we can't go in the city. We're exiled too, but we can still do business with them. Okay, so the Vault City Amplifier Module and Reactor Rod. That's where interested citizens, Lord Attendant, Amplifier Module, Unit Limit 1. Let's click on that. Apparently there's a battle here. All right. Ooh, baby. Skittering foes. Scaler. Enemies will scale quickly in the power as battle wears on. Attack bonus. Increase attack power. Okay. Bloodthirsty Molters, which grow in strength. Dispatch them quickly, so they get more powerful as we go. Now, our forces are the vanguards. We can put them in here. Lantern is sort of like our hero unit, I guess. And vanguard is our infantry, because they count as a unit. These don't. And lantern, as we saw, was that big golden. Yeah, this one. Okay, deploy for battle. Let's see what we got. So our units come out right here. We can do Aurora Beam with our lantern. We can apply barrier. We could do a reposition to switch our unit zone. So apparently there are there's a rear zone and there's a guard zone and a support zone. Okay, so guard zone units in the guard zone are prioritized by enemies with standard attacks, and units in support zone aren't prioritized by enemies with standard attacks, while you have units in the guard zone. I see. So we kind of share the love with them if we're in the support zone. Smite deals 4 damage and inflicts stagger. Apply for barrier. Okay, so let's see here. They do move intent. We'll move to the other zone. Okay, they both plan on moving. So I can do the Aurora Beam and target one of them, which will do how much damage? 9, and apply some dizzy. Okay, we have 3 energy altogether. So reposition allows me to get into the zone. Okay, and now I don't need light barrier. Can I smite? Yeah, I can. Okay, so I still have 3. We don't need barriers right now. Let's do the Aurora Beam. Ooh, baby. 22 of 31. And now we also do a smite. Staggered. Very nice. This enemy has become staggered. You can target its weak point for critical damage. That's awesome. Okay, so now we end the turn. Guarding. This enemy is now guarding because it's in the guard zone. Units with standard attacks must hit guarding enemies first. I see. Enemy intent. You can see the enemy's intent, allowing you to plan around their actions. When you end the turn, the enemy will perform its intended action. This enemy intends to do a standard attack, which can reach your units even in the support zone. You can barrier to absorb the expected damage. You can also stagger enemies for a chance to interrupt them before the attack. That's kind of what I was hoping for. So we already staggered this guy, and he's gonna be recovering this turn. So we can kind of do the same thing that we did last time, which is to do that. Now I see the stagger is 11. Oh no, the stagger is 13.5. Wait. Okay, so we did, I see. So we have to do 13.5 in order to stagger. Let's do smite on them again. It did not stagger them. Why? Why? Okay, Alarcity allows me to discard and draw. Rune Cycler, discard pile. Okay, there's nothing that we can do here. We don't have any consumables or anything. We could do reposition, but I don't think we do that. This gains 2 to discard, but we gain favor with that? Hold on. Empower. Ooh. Empowered Echo. Tip, empowered. You just empowered one of your units. Its unique perk is charged up for the rest of the battle. Each unit has its own empowered perk. Activate perks to turn the battle in your favor. Okay, so we have our perk now, huh? No, there's still nothing that we can do with our perk. Not that I can see, at least. And I can reposition, but I don't think I need to do that. Okay, they recovered. This enemy is no longer staggered. For the next turn, it will be harder to stagger it. I see. That's all right. We get a counterattack too. That's nice. And now they're staggered. Wonderful. Okay. We do a Larceny again. We stacking up whatever this is. Empowered Echo. Oh, can only stack 1. So... do I have to draw a card to use that? I'm still confused about that part. Okay, they're gonna move into the zone. We can kill these guys. Yep, they're dead. We just got a crit too. Very nice. Okay, and I think we just smite. That Aurora Beam is nice, man. It is very, very nice. Okay, let's end the turn. Oh, they get auto attacks when they move too? Interesting. Okay, we can empower this friendly unit here. They get Berserk. Empower Bravely. Empower Bravery, the Vanguard, to cause all friendlies the attack bonus of 1 whenever an enemy is staggered. I see. So this is just empowered the Lantern to repeat its first non-offensive card each turn. I see. I was thinking that it was an active that we had to use. If we were to use a light barrier, for instance, it uses 2 because it's non-offensive. Makes sense. So we could do light barrier here. Uh-huh. Does it repeat? Maybe not. Okay, I ended up hitting them again. And let's go end. Okay, we got him. Oh, is it because... Okay, so I think I understood what's going on. That little golden resource there, I have to keep empowering that to be able to use abilities for that. I did not look at the cost on that Aurora Beam I was using. Okay, available scavengers 8. Select resource sites. Spending to retrieve. Okay, so this can be safely looted without costing. Draft a new lantern card to replace an existing one. Major growth. Large mass of corruption must be cleared by first. It's likely to contain a rare item. This costs 5, and we have 8. Debris must be cleared first to collect this item. Favor, gained by helping those in the city. Okay, and then 6. Warning, hazardous. Debris must be cleared to first collect this item. Draft a new perk. So we could go 0 here. Is just allows us to draft a new card. Okay, we have 8 now. We could go 5 and 3. Let's do that. Evolving symbiote. Its shifting shape seeks formed flesh. It could imbue great power in an individual that melds with it. Interesting. And favor. Okay, we got some more favor. Very nice. We have 8 of 12 again. Was that beam costing us favor? Is that how that was working? We'll collect and leave. And our new card draft is this. So we could get Lantern gains an 8 attack power auto action for 2 turns. That's amazing. Apply 6 barrier and empowered 1. Gain 2 command and draw 2. This is also interesting because we basically get 2 energy and we draw 2. But this lantern, I like it a lot. Okay, oh, you have to replace a card. Wow. Okay. Let us replace... Let's replace one of our light barriers. Maybe that's a bad idea, I don't know. So apparently you can only have 8 cards with that. Okay, we have an unknown locale. Meet a character to find out more. Mirian Trooper, old mentor. Your old mentor is hammering away at the red hot copper plate. Back, I see. Hope the council didn't give you too much trouble. I'll take it you're not here just out of nostalgia. Just hand over the fragment. Remember that time when... You don't have to humor me with old jousting stories. We have time for that in the hearth when you're all done with this troika business. Now, let's take a look at that odd artifact of yours. It should pack a punch if we can imbue it with the right weapon with it. Draft an Arbalist unit. Ooh. Okay, so one of those artifacts, I get a new kind of unit. Reposition, steady shot, and what? Fixation? Okay, deal 4 damage to move to the guard zone, or weak point bonus. So they have reposition and steady shot for 2 and 2, 0 and 1, but deal 4 damage and move to the guard zone. Hits 3 times. Interesting. Or deal 8 damage and apply fixation, which the unit prioritizes attacking this turn when possible. Last unit fixation is applied to a new target. Let's go with this one. Okay, and now that is the cards that I have that come with it. So we recruit. Interesting. Okay, very cool. Now let's see. Market Plaza, shopkeeper. It is as foretold. The warden brings the radiant back to the city. The radiant hope back to the city. Is the realm beyond the wall as dangerous as the rumors say? Insectile horrors lurk beyond. He shudders. Skittering Molters? It's bad enough to hear the din from the market. To think you've seen them up close yourself. You'll need all the help you can get. You'll have plenty of allies in the city. Make them count. So we can get a card here. Supplies can be used to restore the vitality of your resources. Send your forces with 8 scavenge to resources outside the city, or send me to talk to someone in the city. Okay. Collect all... Oh, we get all of those. Nice. Okay. The cycle system. Each depth is broken up into 4 distinct cycles. You could use ally cards to speak with denizens of the city. You can embark on expeditions to scour resources from ruins. You can use resource items cards to make final preparations for the upcoming boss, and you must overcome the boss of this depth to advance. After surviving all cycles, you will progress to the next depth. Interesting. Okay, so we have some envoys that we can use. All right, so repair using reactor rod. Maybe we should just use envoys first. Oh, you can choose who you want to use that on. Market Plaza, Market Shop, or Rally Point. Let's try it at a Rally Point. Scavenger. The miasma batters the walls, a constant reminder of the dire presence lying beyond. The scavengers are at the rally point can help reinforce the walls to prepare an additional expedition. Add 10 health to the gate lantern, or acquire a makeshift expedition. Makeshift expedition is send your forces along with 4 scavenging resources outside the city. Okay, this is to get like a little additional bonus. I love the idea of reinforce. Yeah, baby, yeah. Okay, so our unit just got 10 additional health. I think it had 20 last time, so it should have 30. Okay, then we can go to improve the lanterns again. Oh no. We can only do these, I see. If we click that, send an ally here. I guess we need somebody different. Your allies have 3 stats. Improve intelligence and charisma, higher stats of that. Okay. Let's go to the Market Plaza. Old Mentor. Okay, so we could pay 40 gold to use and draft a perk for a unit. Find the buyer. You gain 15 to 45 money. I haven't had to use any of that yet, but I do have some. So let's draft a new perk. Oh, so we can give a perk to the Arbalist. Okay, so we can give Heroic. Whenever you target this with a card, apply Fading Attack. Increases attack power. Counts down each turn. Interesting. Or Resistance. Whenever units gain Exerted, this unit's next card costs 1 less. This skips its auto action and its cards cost 1 more. No, let's not do that. And, well, when they get tired, I guess, Exerted? Okay. And then Weapon Ablaze. Whenever this gains Empowered, it also gains Burning Weapon. I like that idea. Okay, the Vanguards have Burning Weapon now. And now for the last one, let's go to the Market Shop. Okay, so we have a little bit of money that we can spend here. Let's see, we have 59. Upgrade a lantern card. Choose a lantern card to upgrade to its enhanced form. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Draft a new tech. Draft a new technology. We can get bandages to restore unit health. That's like a consumable. That's pretty cool. Favor. Gain. Okay, so we could buy favor just straight up. Or, wait, gained by helping those in the city. Is that how that works? Miracle of Ava. Draft a new Ava Miracle card. Let's go with upgrade a lantern card. And we'll go with Aurora Beam. So, does it say what will happen if we upgrade it? No, it costs 1 less. That's kind of nice. But this one's the new one. Lanterns gain 8 attack power and auto action for 2 turns. If we upgrade that, it costs 0. I think I know where we're going, baby. That new card that we got, that's awesome. Okay, now we have 14 bucks left. Not a whole bunch we could do with that, so let's leave. And locations go on cooldown after certain event choices. Cooldowns count down when you end the cycle. Interesting. Okay, so this is like on a 1 cooldown, I see. Well, I think we're pretty good to go to the next cycle now. It's like, that's like ending the turn. Okay, cycle 2 ends. What happened? Old Mentor, ready your forces. The veteran Forge Master would be willing to help train your troops for a new threat. Basic training. Draft a new combat card for your units. Oh, okay. Vanguards would get retain, add a lockstep to hand. Okay, lockstep is switching a unit zone. Wait, oh no, gain 1 at lockstep. Lockstep is, okay, I see now. Apply burning for the Arbalist. Maybe we could go with a burning deal. Oh, that's the fixation thing that we could have had earlier. No, I think applying burning is great here. Let's do the firebomb on the Arbalists. All right, now break the siege, rally all your forces to defend against the gate, send your forces along to scavenge, supplies can be used to restore the vitality. No, let's break the siege. Rally point. Okay, pay the piper, spawner. Enemies can spawn additional minions. Enemies have attacks that directly focus on your lantern. Ooh, okay. So now we can add 2 units, baby. Guess who's coming in? The Arbalists. We get to use them now. Let's deploy for battle. Okay, Bane Piper. Okay, 90 health. Special intent. Will perform a special action. Okay, we can do... We don't know if it's attacking. Tell you what. Let's use steady shot. Did 6, and we could go smite and light bear just in case we take damage. No, let's start stacking dizzy on him, huh? Let's start stacking some dizzy. Fetid fanfare. I see. Okay. That's what happened. And apparently it's got auto attack. Tip, dodgeable attack. Watch out, certain attacks like the guard break attack and the lob attack will always miss when you have no units in that zone. Interesting. Okay, well, strafing gun, deal 4 damage and move to the guard zone. Hits 3 times. These guys are going to do barrier, and you're gonna do buff. I see. And you're gonna do lob. And it's gonna be in that zone. So I have to move both my units out. Reposition. So if I do this, I'll move to the guard zone. Let's stop the buffing, huh? Okay. Now I can reposition these units too. All right. So this guy's attacks are just gonna go into here. We need to do light barrier. Okay, and I still have Aurora Beam, but we only need steady shot here. Steady shot allows me to draw 1. I think it's better to do this. Yeah, because we get a smite and we can attack this guy now. Okay, pretty good turn, I think. Prostate, no, prostrate. It looks like you said prostate. All right. Let's see here. Okay, tip siege intent. Watch out, this enemy intends to attack your lantern directly, ignoring all units. Okay, I see. So adding some barrier would be good. Right now, I already have 2 barrier, but this guy's gonna do 9. Okay, lantern gains an 8 auto attack power action for 2 turns. I definitely want to use my new ability here. We don't have the ability to do our barrier. So if we do Rune Cycler, how do we do this? Toss a card here to discard it and draw another at 1 cost. Okay, we can reposition. Okay, we have a Larceny. Gain 2 rune, draw 2. Think that's a good deal? Okay, empower. Let's empower our Arbalist. Improved critical, and they also get burning, I think, now too, huh? Then we can do Firebomb, which applies 5 burning. And they are staggered. Beautiful. Now, I think we need to do another one of these. We can gain a larceny again. Yes, I'm using favor with those. I see how this works. Okay. Strafing. Deal 4 damage and move to the guard zone. Hits 3 times. We may be able to stagger him by using this. Did not stagger him. Okay. Think we go back, change out, reposition. We could use the Aurora Beam, or we can apply some barrier and smite. I think that's the play. And smite. Maybe this does it. Yay, it staggered him. All right. Ooh, this is pretty intense, man. Pretty intense. Okay, that auto attack did it too. Okay, beautiful. Now, you're gonna do flute, discordant instrument of this monstrosity. Destroying this will prevent it from spawning minions. I see. But you're still staggered, so I think I just do the most damage I can to you, huh? Steady shot. We get a smite for it. Empower. Smite. And smite. And then you auto attack as well. Now you're recovering. Ooh, baby. It's all happening. All right, you got some burn on you too. You have 17 health left. We can apply more burn. You're gonna hit the lantern. We have 1 barrier on the lantern. Can we do 17? Oh, we got a curse. Unplayable affliction. Gotcha. Okay, lantern gains 8 auto attack. For 2 turns, we use this again, naturally. Okay. We can do our firebomb here to give you even more burning. You have 8 burning now. I wonder if that happens at the beginning or the end of the turn. Can we drop this in the recycler? We can. Okay, Aurora Beam does 8. And I think that's it, baby. Sundering Song. Okay, we did take a little bit of damage, but the auto attacks finish you. I mean, we didn't take a lot. We took a little bit. Oh, and wait, we had 22 of 20? Or is that 20 of 22? Okay, the wall hold for now. It's grim work, but the scavengers cut away at useful parts from the carcasses as best as they can. So we can collect the corrupted core and the artifact fragment, which are more things that we can use for upgrades. Okay. Send your forces along with 8 to scavenge resources outside the city. Send your forces along to scavenge resources outside the city and supplies. Let's use this. Heal all units. Oh, that's beautiful. That's nice. Okay, and now we could do some expedition on rallies, reactor rods or artifact fragments. Unit limit. Unit limit 1. Fungal spires, depth 1. Okay, maybe we take the expedition for the next rip, guys. Maybe we do that. Because the video, it's all been story and introduction, but I don't even know if you guys are going to like this game. I think it's amazing so far. It's deep and it's tactical. And you know what I could really use? If I didn't see something in the video, let me know. Teach me about this game if you know about it. I think it's amazing so far. I'm looking forward to playing more. If you guys enjoyed the video, give me some dap on that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Uljan signing off, and we'll see you next time.